In order to be innovative as a leader in all parts of your life, you have to seek creative solutions to conflicts rather than sacrificing one part for another. It's useful to realize that the different aspects of your life are not competing with one another, that it's not always a zero-sum game. People who've mastered this skill don't accept the notion that engaging in one area of your life must inevitably require sacrifices in the others. Instead, they look for ways to create win-win solutions that meet multiple goals. Resolving conflicts among the different domains of your life requires, first and foremost, a flexible approach. This critical skill comes down to how you think about what's possible. Imagine that all the things that call for your attention are nourishment. Then do what I call four-way thinking about yourself, your family, your work, and your community. Seeking ways for your home life to energize your work life, your community involvement to extend your professional calling, your private, personal time to feed your public life. To help you discover new approaches that make sense for your life and your specific situation, identify a conflict that exists between two or more of these domains. For example, find a situation in which your work and family are at war. Consider for a moment how you might change your behavior to satisfy your needs in both competing domains. Are there specific activities, could be really small or big, that could change that dynamic? What action within your control might create a benefit where there's now a cost? Suppose your teenage children see you to be a heartless corporate tool. You might talk with one or two of your employees about how you can help them solve problems they're having beyond their jobs. And then when the opportunity arises, you might tell your kids about what you've done. Might work. This is an example of what psychologists call job crafting, and that's the process of molding your work tasks and relationships to better fit your life. Is there a different perspective or way of thinking that you can adopt that might eliminate tension resulting from conflict? How might you look at the situation differently so that instead of focusing on the conflict, you imagine alternative scenarios in which the domains are useful to each other? For example, work might force you to be physically separated from your family. Now, consider how your work improves your life by providing you with financial resources and enhanced self-esteem, which in turn make you a better parent and bring a useful service to people. Another way to see things from a mutual gains point of view is to imagine a couple of simple ways to improve one aspect of your life, your work, your family, your community, or your private self. And write down the ways that this change will positively affect the other areas of your life, especially for the people who matter most to you. Will any of these things produce demonstrable gains in all four areas of your life, either directly or indirectly through a kind of ripple effect? This activity helps you to see that changes in one part of life can produce benefits in other parts. It isn't always a matter of sacrificing one part for another. The more you think this way, the more likely it is that you're going to devote your attention to those actions that reduce conflict between work and the rest of your life. The possibilities abound. Doing a yoga class with your spouse, starting a book club with friends and coworkers, painting murals on your town's walls with customers, bringing the results of new recipes to colleagues, keeping sacrosanct weekly lunch with your kids at your place of work. Small steps matter when it comes to improving all the different parts of your life without having to trade one for the others. And the more you try taking small steps, the more possibilities you'll be able to imagine and move forward on doing more to integrate the different parts of your life in the days to come.